what best way to describe it? It was sort of an esports tournament as a marketing activation of the IOC rights.
That's right.
Adjacent
it wasn't a demonstration.
Yeah.
It was something the week prior. They too like to get the younger demographic activated leading into the Olympics. So that's their mindset. We like to reach, more of a mainstream audience because there's already a big, gamer following for esports, but maybe some people who are curious about it come through the Olympics the other way. That's the experiment that we were testing. So we had one game, it was an RTS, real-time strategy game, StarCraft 2, it's Blizzard's property, worked with ESL, our good friends. And as we go to Tokyo, we're thinking about maybe 3 games. So we could expand 2 or 3. So instead of 1, 2 or 3 different kinds of games, we might have a live event instead of just a studio event. And we're taking steps. You make a leap of faith. You want to see how the audience responds to it. We're thinking about launching some other online properties that would go along with this. And it's a part of a bigger experiment together with the IOC and the publishers to see if we can make it work. So I'm very excited. We've got folks in Tokyo this week doing some of that planning.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, and I just want to emphasize that point because the headlines you're going to see about the Olympics and esports is stubborn 23-year-old gamers from California fighting with stubborn 85-year-old ski administrators from Switzerland, and they're going to have a fight. But in the meantime, Intel's actually putting together a program for Tokyo that's not going to be in the Olympic program, but is going to look a little bit like that. So it's worth watching.
The question that always comes up, is it going to be a medal sport? I actually don't think it's the right question. I think over time, demographics will shift. People will, the growing up of the community will just get big enough. And if they think it's the right thing, and if it's really the pinnacle event, like for many sports, then it'll happen. It doesn't appear like it's the right thing now, or even in the near future. I would say not under Thomas Bach's, period as being the president. Still too many concerns about violence, even though we can kind of strip that out and only focus on certain games. And there's still a concern about whether the gamer and the esport audience will blend over into the Olympic event itself. So still a lot of things to prove, but I'm excited about Tokyo.